All right, and this is going to be the Lord willing, we're going to close it out after this, but this is going to be like like another example. All right, this is the time of the Maccabees. You are with the Greeks. All right, and these were Edomites. Or the thing is, like, you could like, it could be your own people. It could be Esau or your own people. All right, but all right, Second Maccabees 7:1. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. All right, and that's just like another fucked up thing. As far as, like, a lot of our people, right? They love that they love that pork, right? That swine, that fucking like bacon, ham, like ribs. All right, but all right, Slacky. All right, verse 2. But one of them that spake first said thus: What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die, rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. All right, so all right, yeah, that's far, and this was it's like even like before the time of Yahushai. All right, and just for that that's the mentality you have to have, like, towards your like holy heritage. All right, all right, that mentality that right, since we're a special people, all right, the Lord doesn't care about anyone else outside of us, and everyone outside of us. All right, this is how the fuck they feel about us. All right, verse 3. All right, then the king, being in a rage, commanded pans and cauldrons to be made hot. All right, start. This asshole was like, "Oh, so you think you're better than us? You don't eat the same garbage we eat. You don't follow the same feast days we follow." He said, "Well, I got something for you." That's the mentality of like people outside the circle. They might not want to take it like to that extent, but if they're not down with it, they've taken it far enough. All right, verse 4. Which forthwith being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him that spake first, and to cut off the utmost parts of his body, the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on. All right, so it wasn't it wasn't even like a quick death, or being tortured, or wow, this is heavy. All right, because all right, all because of the heritage and culture, all right, that they adhered to. All right, verse 5. Now when he was thus maimed in all his members, he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire, and to be fried in the pan. And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed, they exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus. All right, so even though they saw this, or someone who was weak, they just like buckle. All right, they just be like they just be like give me the biggest piece you got. All right, but no, you're like we're not gonna let these pieces of shit get the best of us. All right, we're gonna go out like properly for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 6. The Lord power looketh upon us, and in truth hath comfort in us, as Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declared, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. All right, but actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna go until 9. All right, 7. So when the first was dead after this manner, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock. And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, Wilt thou eat before thou be punished, throughout every member of thy body? But he answered in his own language and said, No. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order as the former did. All right, so just like one after another, just like fuck it. The Lord, it's my time. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna. It's basically like enduring until the end. All right, and when he was, and when he was at the last gasp, he said, Thou like a fury takest us out of this present life. Or, it's like even like dying that horrible death. It's like dying a fucked up death. Like being assassinated. Or, machine guns, guillotines. Like fire. Or, being stoned to death. Alright. Alright, just being taken out like a fury. Alright, but alright, just gonna go on. Alright, 2 Maccabees 7 and 9 again. And when he was at the last gasp, he said, Thou like a fury takest us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall raise us up, who have died for his laws unto everlasting life. Alright, so basically like we're gonna in the kingdom, it's going to be another story. All right, when the tables are turning and we start doing like shit like that, like to you heathens, it's not gonna, you're not gonna have that like happy ending basically. Your last words like every time is gonna be, oh shit, oh fuck, or but with that, I'm gonna say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostles at GMS. All right, and Shalom.